Hi guys, it's Borkson, and one of my fur kings is here with me. While I film this video, guys, I knew I wanted to film a Rupert Grint celebrity crush video. I just didn't know when and where. But guys, look what I got! Some snacky snacks. Guys, would it be a me video, okay, if I didn't have a drink from Starbucks? So guys, with the new Harry Potter show coming out, I thought, because I'm used to how many else done nice. Alright, okay. Guys, sorry guys, I'm showing my clothes over there. I'll move back so you won't see that. Plus, my friend's in front of me, so you won't be seeing his face. He's a cat for the record. Oh, he's yawning. He's so cute. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm not going to because I'm not his human parent. So, and if I did have like a cat child, I wouldn't show him my hair. Guys, I want to talk about Rupert Grint from Harry Potter, the original Ron Weasley. Guys, can I take a second, like a smidge of a second, to say, it sounds, sorry guys, I haven't done my nose. Sorry, I'm not picky or anything. It sounds odd to me to say the original Ron Weasley actor, because no hate to new boy that's going to be playing Ron. Ron Weasley to me as a millennial is Rupert Grint. Well, not really. Rupert Grint is Ron Weasley's actor. Hey guys, I actually hated Harry Potter when I first seen it was premiering. I was like, this looks like a stupid movie. Like, boy wizard, like, this is ridiculous. And I got a card in class from a girl, and she ended up being really nasty to me. I'm like, nah. And it was bullying me over the card. Well, guys, that's the thing. I get bullied a lot because of Rupert Grint in my early years. If you guys want, I can make a whole separate video because I think it's having a crush video. It does, per se. I was bullied a lot because of Rupert Grint and Daniel Radcliffe and even Tom Felton all throughout my youth years. I've been asked why I like Rupert Grint. It's like asking somebody, why do you like ice cream? Do I think Rupert Grint's the handsomest man on earth? No. Do I think he's the ugliest thing on earth? Absolutely not. Guys, there's some things about Rupert that I don't think legally, I'm not legally, I'm allowed to, just for demonetization reasons, I can't share. Like, what I think he's. First of all, guys, I'm attracted to redheaded men. I know it's weird about Derek being a redhead, and I've been told a lot that Rupert looks like Derek, my brother, in case you're here. And I'm like, don't tell me that you think that Rupert and Rupert look alike, because that ain't about the drop. My other brother, guys. Rupert's my oldest brother. And I'm like, this is really gross. But I actually have met a Rupert Grint look-alike, and he was a weirdo. No offense to Rupert or anything. I did meet a Rupert Grint weirdo. The funny thing is, like, my parents, for example, my mom, you guys said in the Ron Weasley video, did not go along with this. She was not going along with me and Rupert Grint. She did not okay with it. She thought it was weird. She thought it was odd. She was like, I don't get this. Like, this is not happening. My dad was like, Harry Potter, like, going along with it. And, he didn't like Harry Potter. He respected me enough to watch it with me, even up until the end. So he didn't really care. He said, "Oh, it's an actor, Rupert. So what? He's an actor." And that thump, by the way, is my friend leaving the room, and I need him here. I like him here when I film, guys. I think it's just for everything I've been through that it's just having something off topic about Rupert, having something furry to love and hug and come on kiss. So I will be bringing over my plushie. I like to have something to cuddle. Anyway, guys, I have dolls of Ron. I have action figures of Ron. I have a animal Ron. Ron is actually my favorite Harry Potter character next to Malfoy. The only reason why I like Malfoy, Harry is great. The trio is great. But personally, my favorite of the trio is Ron Weasley, for the record. There's just something gorgeous about Rupert Grint. He's got red hair, he's pale skin. He's just the way I like him. I used to say all the time, I wish I could have married Rupert Grint or his doppelganger. Just something of that nature. Well, it came back and bit me in the butt, but yeah, I wouldn't, because I'm just filling up my cookie and opening it yet. Guys, the thing is, yeah, it's good. And it's nice to have fantasies like marrying Rupert. Even meeting Rupert or Daniel would be great for me. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And the best thing is, I hated Harry Potter at first. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was dumb. And one of my friend's mom said, "Hey, Harry Potter's on. You girls can come watch." And I went back to our separate houses and watched. Boom, I loved it. I seen this cute little boy with glasses, and it's just this adorable little redhead boy, and I was like, I want him. So, fun fact, I guess said in the other video, in case you don't watch both, my parents couldn't figure out why I went from hating Harry Potter to being his biggest fan. Even my next door neighbor, I got him into reading books. I was told I had to read display growing up. I don't think that's true. I think that was just, to baby me. But, my neighbor read the books because he said, "Why does she like this?" And I said, "Don't, Mr. I don't want to import his name out here. And we don't have any contact him anymore. I don't think I'm almost no contact." And I said, I could have told him. I said, "I love Rupert Grint." Anyway, guys, my teacher was the one who informed my mother of this situation. It was not the only pothead in the class. All of us guys were millennials. I was born a couple years after Rupert. That's why I didn't do a big introduction, like who Rupert Grint is. You guys know who Rupert Grint is. If you click the video, you know who he is. The original Ron Weasley actor. So I am a couple years young. Oh, I'm younger than Rupert by a couple of years. And my mom was telling the teacher about how obsessed I got with Harry Potter. She couldn't understand why. You guys, seriously, if YouTube videos could have happened, seriously, Mom, seriously, Dad, you guys could figure it out. I'm just laughing, you guys know, making videos and laughing. My parents couldn't figure it out. The teacher took my mother's side and said, "Mrs. Borks's mom, I want to inform you, I know why. I didn't want to say it in front of Rupert, your husband, but Shelby, I know what it is." And my mom was like, What is it?" She was, "Your daughter has a crush on that redheaded boy." And my mom went, guys, I used to make inappropriate remarks about Rupert Grint. I'm not going to say on here for him and for me, and not to come off as a creepy fan of his, but I loved him. I had my dolls of him. I loved him. I used to talk X-rated stuff about him. And this is what my mother, she said, "You can't enjoy the film the way it is. Do not be talking about that young man." We're not going to get into that topic here. But anyway, guys, yeah. When I was younger, I wasn't as, quiet about boys as I seem to be nowadays, which is bizarre. Like, Borkson, you know nothing but make videos about boys. I mean, how I really am, in the real world. So I gotta look at my fingers and like, okay. So, guys, yeah, Rupert Grint was my ideal man. My ideal, I wanted him. I would sell my soul to the devil. I wanted him so bad. So be careful what you wish for, because sorry guys, I ended up going on a date, not even a date, just hanging, knowing this guy. Sorry guys. We call Grayson on here. Grayson wasn't the best, and he had so many looks, quality. He could have played Ron Weasley. They wouldn't even need a Rupert Grint. The guy looks so much like him. Well, I thought you should say he doesn't like Bill Weasley, so yeah. But I said, if we go to Harry Potter theme park, it's gonna be really, really hard to see Bill Weasley there, a picture of Donald Gleason, because I'm thinking to myself, yeah, no. We'll get to Donald Gleason, I promise, in another video. Yeah, this bitch I do the hots for. Guys, I didn't have a lot of friends. Sorry, guys, my clean clothes. I didn't have a lot of friends in my youth, and I used to get bullied because of Rupert Grint. But I'll be making a separate video. I kind of want to put this behind me, so maybe I will put in this video. Yeah, look, guys, we're going to put in a different video. I'm more in depth. My mom's friend's daughter and I didn't get along well. We weren't friends, but we kept having her over for teas and coffee and Pepsis and stuff. And she used to tell my mom that she wanted to be my friend. Now, when this girl talked ill behind my back with another girl, but all I cared about is Rupert Grint. Well, my mother Yelled at me for it. And then one time the girls were asking me something. And I said, hey, we bet Brookston knows something Rupert Grint related. They asked me, I happened to know it. They tell my mother, she flips out. Not in a bad way. It was just, it had us. And I don't respect it. I think that girl set us up. You know, honestly, in role reversal, if I would have been the mother, I'd be like, well, it must be a good topic. Because when one girl said that to my dad, that how all I ever did was talk about Rupert Grint, Daniel Radcliffe, and Tom Felton, my dad was like, all my daughter talks about is Malfoy. My dad was like, well, then you know what? He must be a pretty interesting topic. Oh my God, rest Dad's soul. And I don't know the joke. So yeah, guys. So my family and I had the teacher actually gave me a VCR tape of Harry Potter. I still have it to this day at my childhood home, and I would play it on repeat. My mom would say she gave this to us to torture us, didn't she? I'm sorry, I'm zooming in all the time. Guys, I know all of Ron's lines. I can mimic all of Ron. I actually think I might have done, where you memorize things and then it person something like that, guys, where I could. I think you can. Here's something you should remember. I'm sorry, my mind's slipping on what it's called. I'm going to have it at because I remember all of Ron Weasley's lines, and I could rehearse all of Ron's lines, all Rupert Grint's lines, and that did not help. But I actually made friends who like Rupert Grint, who like the Harry Potter series, at least okay with it, and they're the friends I have today. So, guys, yes, I personally felt a little jealous of how Hermione ended up with Ron. I was like, no, I wanted Ron. But guys, yeah. So I used to always say Rupert Grint was cute, and I liked him, and everybody knows me as that. Like in my youth, in my old neighborhood, I was the Rupert Grint girl. Like everyone knew I loved Rupert Grint and Daniel Radcliffe. And I talked to constantly about them, and not all of it was nice, but not nice. But like not all of it was ladylike. At 33, knowing how the internet is, in case I ever make this video, I don't want Bobby to ever see it in the future and be like, what is blah blah blah. And that, I mean, I don't want my future son to ever see this video. If I ever have a future son, don't plan it yet too. But if future Bobby sees this video, I don't want Bob to see this video and think to himself, "Mom was odd." So I really am kind of being more discreet in the video now that I know that Bobby is my ultimate dream in life. So I want to be a little bit more discreet because I want Bob to find this video in like 20 years and be like, what did Mom post on YouTube? And who knows, he might even know about the channel. He might even be introduced to this channel. See, guys, I'm a crazy, around with the word term crazy, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a silly Rupert Grint fan and have been since I was 10 years old. I feel like 10-year-old me versus 33-year-old me. I've been through so much in my lifetime. Anyway, guys, I went to see, I know number 3 and number 7 in theaters, the Harry Potter movies. I don't remember seeing, my parents were not big on me going to see the movies because when you get a girl who's obsessed with 3 actors from the franchise, you do not want to encourage it. I had the audacity at the end to even say that Neville was getting hot, and I was like, oh boy, Neville. Yeah, so I even went as Malfoy for Halloween. I don't have red hair, I don't have Ron. I tried to get Derek to go with me as me and him as Ginny and Ron. He wouldn't go for it, but I could see why. My brother's not really into Harry Potter. Guys, I even got a wand I thought was Ron's, but this is a Ron thing, not a Rupert. It ended up being Harry's. Rupert Grint's one of 5 children. I admire the fact when he talks about siblings. Okay, guys, this video is babbling on a little bit too long. Remember, I love Rupert Grint, and I'm in my 30s, and I am not ashamed of it. You know, the rest of it, I'm sorry, guys, I watched the video of the new trio just so I could remember his name, the new Ron. Alistair, how could I forget that? Like, Alistair Moody. Alistair's... I started with an S. I'm sorry, guys. I'm blanking on the Ron's name. Well, he's 11. Let's hope. Anyway, guys, I think Alistair has a lot big shoes to fill, but I think he's gonna have different kind of Ron Weasley shoes than Rupert Grint. If you want to hear about my thoughts on the new Harry Potter casting. I haven't filmed that video yet, but comment down below if you want to see that video. Remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. I love handsome redheaded men. Remember that. In my defense, my brother has dark red hair. Rupert is, well, actually, I think Ron is supposed to, according to the books. Both of Ron's portrayers have lighter red hair. Okay, guys. Enough of that. Okay. I'm going to comment, like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.